This one is for all those who love to min-max their build and not waste a single point. Before I go further, if you stumble across this and you're playing the game casually, just allocate wherever and you'll beat the game just fine. After putting close to 300 hours in the main game, not even including the demo, I've gathered more information on where we could get permanent stat increases so I can make the perfect build. And with that out the way, let's get into this, yeah? In the demo, we got a brief taste of Archetype Mastery. By getting any Archetype to level 20, we get free permanent stat increases. So for example, by mastering the Seeker, we get 20 HP, which is now on our character. This means whichever Archetype we use will have 20 more HP compared to someone who didn't master Seeker. Now that I've mastered all Archetypes, let's go over what stats we get from each of them. I'll be listing the total of each lineage for the sake of your time and my time. The Seeker gives 75 HP. The Warrior gives 9 Strength. The Mage gives 105 MP. The Knight gives 13 Endurance. The Healer gives 9 Magic. Just like the Seeker lineage, Brawler gives 75 HP. The Merchant gives 7 Luck. The Thief gives 9 Agility. The Commander gives 9 Endurance. The Faker gives 7 Luck. Just like the Thief lineage, Gunner gives 9 Agility. The Masked Dancer gives 7 Magic. The Summoner gives 55 MP. The Berserker gives 7 Strength. And the Secret Archetype gives 30 HP and MP. Now that we have a total of Archetype bonuses accounted for, let's go over the level bonus. In the demo, I believed the question we answered for Klinger affected our growth rate. I was wrong. This only determines your starting stat. After a deeper dive into the data, the game gives you a random stat in each parameter before it resets. So for example, the magic answer doesn't give you a point in magic for your first level up, but rather strength. Weird, right? Anyway, as you level up, you'll be getting a random stat until level 6, where it'll start a fresh loop all the way until level 99. This is what the magic answer will look like if you allocated no points and mastered no archetypes. The only thing inaccurate here is the HP, as I did master Seeker by accident. But the parameters which you have control over looks like this. At level 1, our total stats were 25 because we get +1 magic from leveling up. So at 99, we should have 123 since each level gives us a random stat until it loops, which it does add up to. So we could take this as another guaranteed free stats and add it to the archetype bonus. Now before we even touch where to allocate, there is another permanent free stat increase. Every idle day starting on June 25th, you could take a magical poop that gives +1 luck. The only idle days you cannot do this on is July 20th, September 10th, and September 25th, as the main story forces you to do events that take up the whole day and they won't let you on the Gauntlet Runner. So this is a total of 22 free luck. There's one last thing before we can allocate our points, and that's the Bath Salts. Now I wouldn't advise using any unless you literally planned out your whole playthrough, or as long as you're using each day efficiently. Whether you're increasing a follower's rank, royal virtue, completing side quests, then you should have a bare minimum of 12 days left in the final area of the game to do whatever you want. This means you could take the Gauntlet Runner out to an area that will camp and use the Bath Salt to increase your parameter for free yet again. The best Bath Salt being Rainbow Bath Blossom, which you get from the Colosseum. This gives +2 in each stat, so you definitely want to get and use this one. Now before you do, if you plan on doing multiple playthroughs, then this doesn't carry over into New Game Plus, so advise not doing this. You do keep the item, so on your second playthrough, you get to use 2 of these. I'm going to give everything +2 just so we see where everything will be. Now we can start allocating, but you don't want to hit 99. Because remember, each archetype gives a stat based on which one you'll be using, and we do have equipment. So for example, I'll be using Elemental Master. Follow the rules and you could apply this to whichever archetype you plan on using for your protagonist. Elemental Master gives 21 magic, 10 endurance, 13 agility, and 10 luck. You may not have these exact stat bonuses until you get more to Archetype Evangelists. We're not done there because equipment also gives us parameters sometimes. For example, the magic lineage's best weapon has +5 magic on it. There are multiple chess pieces with +5 to all stats. I won't touch the gear and accessory because the build I came up with doesn't have parameters on them, but yours might. Now as we could see, I need 23 magic to hit the cap of 99, 53 strength to hit 99 strength, and the leftover 22 fits perfectly to hit 99 luck. This is an example of Elemental Master, but if you follow what I just did, you can make the perfect main character. If you don't know the stat bonuses of the archetype you plan on mostly using on your MC, then comment down below and I'll tell you. I'm trying to make this video as spoiler free for those who know. Keep in mind that this is what your stats look like at level 99, so you may want to allocate some because the average gamer should finish the game around level 60 to 70. Of course, a new game plus where you don't need to level up your royal virtues anymore, you can now use those days to soak up the bath salt and get even more free stats. This was catered towards a first playthrough. Hopefully this video helps you allocate each point with confidence, and if you're just starting out, consider checking out my spoiler-free tier list so you know what's the best archetype to use for each area in the game. Until the next video, I'll see ya!